Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides of life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hi, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact with you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You try to open the lid of the coffin, but the enormous weight of the coffin prevents you from doing that. You just think you're going to die. But then you think, maybe if I bang on the lid, somebody might hear me. And the earth will start unsettling, and maybe they'll start digging their way down to help me. This is what it's like to find yourself on drug and alcohol abuse. You know you need help. You know you can't find help on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing there waiting to help you, but you just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people that abuse drugs and alcohol don't think about death. They're great at repressing the fear of death. With this, I want to ask you, isn't it time for you to reach out and let someone help you today? Let me help you at 844-405-HELP, and let me help you take your life back before your life is gone. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741, and Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach. He's a life coach like I am. Him and I always tell people, it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is that you're looking for help today. And Larry will take you from your addiction to your recovery, from your depression to happier times, from your low self-esteem to higher self-esteem. Larry and I are standing by for you to get help. You can find him at www.odysseyconsultant.org, www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy will help you take your life back before it's too late. Today, we have a special guest with us. We gave him a nickname because of his age, and his nickname is Shortstop. Shortstop, say hello to my audience.
Hi.
Shortstop and I are going to talk about SAD, which is Students Against Destructive Decisions, also in combination with MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driver. And Shortstop over here is going to be asking me questions, and I'm going to answer them. These are questions that you, my audience, you younger people, you kids, have sent in to www.TakeYourLifeBackToday show. So Shortstop, I had him put on a hat because we don't want him to be identified because of his age, but verbally he will be talking. He'll try to cover up his face as much as possible. And Shortstop has been on this show before, about a year and a half ago. Shortstop was much shorter, but now he stopped. So here he is. Shortstop is going to start asking me questions. Let me first read this, okay, Shortstop? I need to read this first, okay? Frequently asked questions from young people like Shortstop. All right, Shortstop, ask me the first question. Go ahead.
Why is age of first use of alcohol so critically important?
Good question, Shortstop. And Shortstop, you need to speak up on your next question. Kids who start drinking alcohol before the age of 15 are 5 times more likely to develop alcohol abuse or dependence than people who first used alcohol at the age of 21. A study published in Archives of Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine showed that 47% of those who began drinking at the age of 15 alcohol dependence at some point in their life, compared to 9% of those who began at the age of 21 were more likely to become alcoholics. So that was a very good question, Shortstop. Please ask me another one, Shortstop.
Can you get addicted even though you only do it once in a while?
Yes, you can, Shortstop. Now listen up. This is for Shortstop and all the audience members that are out there that are below 21. You can be addicted even if you've only tried it once or twice. For most, addiction to alcohol and drugs is a process. Do you know what that means, Shortstop? A process means it takes a while to get used to it. It doesn't just happen with one time. Most people who use alcohol and drugs do so with intention of using once in a while. No one decides that they want to be addicted to drugs and alcohol. It just happens. But we are dealing with addicted drugs that are directly affected to the brain. It is easy for occasional use to change to frequent use. So, shortstop, I urge you never, ever to try alcohol or drugs. All right, shortstop, I'm ready for the next question.
Does marijuana use lead to the use of other drugs?
Yes, it does. While most marijuana smokers do not go into use of other illegal drugs, long-term studies of high school students, which shortstop is not a high school student yet, show that few young people use other illegal drugs without using marijuana. Using marijuana puts people in contact with people who are users and sellers of drugs. So, to answer shortstop question, does marijuana use lead to other drugs? And they do lead to other drugs. Now, I have a question coming up for shortstop, and this one is from Amy from Oklahoma. Go ahead, shortstop.
Why do some people become addicted while others don't?
Good question, shortstop. And Amy, to answer your question, risk factors for becoming addicted to alcohol and drugs, like other conditions and diseases, vary from person to person. But the common risk factors include genetics, your family history, age, when you started drinking or doing drugs, and family abuse, neglect, and traumatic experience, and social environment, including access to alcohol and drugs, and 4 types of drug uses. So that, Amy, that was a good question. And we have another question. This one is from Matthew from New York, and shortstop, Matthew wants to know, go ahead and ask me the question.
Should I be concerned about prescriptions drugs when the real problem is the illegal drugs like cocaine, heroin, and meth?
Yes, that's a good question. And I will tell you, although people like my age group and my wife who are 55 or so, we take prescription drugs from a doctor. But however, you can, and I repeat, you can get addicted. As a teen, you should be concerned about alcohol and all other drugs that are legal and illegal. Recently, there has been a significant increase in non-medical use of prescription pain drugs among young people. In fact, after marijuana, the next 3 most commonly used drugs by young people, a little older than shortstop over here, is Vicodin, Oxycontin, and Adderall. I have another question, and this one comes directly from Washington State, from Susan, and she asks, go ahead, shortstop.
I thought drinking and driving was the only alcohol-related risk for college students.
Oh, no, Susan. An estimated 1,900 young people under the age of 25 die each year from alcohol-related motor vehicle crashes, and approximately 600,000 college students are unintentionally injured while under the influence of alcohol. Approximately 700,000 students are assaulted by other students. Shortstop, you know what that means when other students assault you? That means they beat you up, right? Shortstop, are you there?
Yeah.
Is shortstop sleeping? Okay, this one comes from a boy named Jason, and he is from Maryland. What is Jason asking me, shortstop?
What drugs are the most commonly abused?
Good question. Each year, the National Institute of Drug and Alcohol Abuse tracks drug use trends amongst high school students, 8th grade, 10th grade, and 12th grade. The following is a list of most commonly abused drugs that these young folks, a little older than shortstop, use. Marijuana, Adderall, Vicodin, tranquilizers, cough medicine, sedatives, and hallucinant drugs. This next question, shortstop, does not have a person directed. Go ahead and ask me.
Can a person be too young to become addicted to alcohol and drugs?
Never too young. Even you, shortstop, if you started using alcohol and drugs, even you at a young age can be addicted. And research and experience show that the younger someone starts using alcohol and drugs, the greater chance they have of becoming addicted. The next question is coming directly from Florida, and this one is from, I can't pronounce the name, it looks like Jorge. All right, Jorge. Shortstop, read Jorge's question.
Marijuana is just a plant. Is it really that dangerous?
Yes, it is. Marijuana is a plant, but it's very a real health consequence, including drug addiction. While some people think marijuana is a harmless drug, actual experience and real science show differently reality. More teens are in treatment with primary diagnosis of marijuana dependence than for other illegal drugs combined, and when used, very dangerous. This next question comes from New Jersey, from Tony. Go ahead, shortstop.
How do I know if I or someone close to me is addicted to alcohol or drugs?
The short answer is, if you or someone close to you is having a problem with alcohol and drugs, they continue to use it, it's time to get help. But shortstop, I have a question to you. What does it mean to get help? Who should you tell? If you know that your a friend or something is addicted, who should you tell? Who's the first person that lives in your house you should tell?
Your parents?
Absolutely. Good job, shortstop. Okay, so this question comes from Washington, D.C., and this one is from, how do you pronounce? Randy. Okay, shortstop, go ahead.
Are alcoholism and drug addiction genetically inherited?
Research shows that the risk for developing alcoholism and drug addiction runs in families. You know what that means, shortstop, when it runs in a family, right?
Yeah.
It means if your father drinks, you might end up drinking. But just because it's genetic doesn't mean that the child or the children will become alcohol and drug addicted. Only what it means is it's a greater chance. Go ahead, shortstop. Next question.
Can alcoholism and drug addiction be treated?
Yes, alcoholism and drug addiction can be treated. Alcoholism, drug addiction treatment programs can help a person stop drinking and using drugs. Treatment has helped millions of people stop drinking and drugging, rebuild their lives, and live a happy, long life and a great recovery system. This next question is from Penelope from Portland, Oregon. Go ahead, shortstop.
I think prescription drugs might help me feel better. Is it okay to use them once in a while?
What do you think is the question there, shortstop?
No.
Absolutely, shortstop. You're right on top of things. You or your friends might think prescription drugs are safer than alcohol or illegal drugs because doctors prescribe them, but these drugs can be just as dangerous. When prescription drugs are used without prescription, they can be as dangerous as drugs or alcohol in any other fashion. You can die from abusing drugs and alcohol. You absolutely can die from that. Next one. Okay. Shortstop, I have this question and this one. Okay? No, I'm sorry. This one and this one. Just these first two. Just the question.
What is a standard drink of alcohol?
A standard drink of alcohol is 12 ounces of beer or cooler, 8 ounces of malt liquor, 5 ounces of wine, and 1.5 ounces of a shot. Now, let me explain to you. A bottle of beer is about 12 ounces. So think about this, folks. If you're drinking 2 or 3 beers, you will be drunk. Now, 8 ounces of malt liquor is a half a cup. Is a cup. So there are 2 cups in a pint. And last but not least is the wine. As an adult, a man should never have more than 2 drinks. A woman shouldn't have more than 1. Okay, shortstop. The last question comes from Sandy in upstate New York.
How does alcohol leave the body?
Alcohol leaves the body in many different ways. One of the ways it can leave is just from time itself. Another way is from sweating. Another way is from producing possible incoming food and then reproducing the alcohol levels to leave your body. So there are many ways to relieve yourself. Also, when you urinate is another way to relieve yourself from the alcohol. But here's the thing, folks. And shortstop, this is what I want to tell everyone out there, including you. The best way to prevent alcohol from leaving is not to have it come into your body in the first place. And that same thing applies to drugs. We, as parents and grandparents, need to educate our children and our grandchildren never ever to utilize any drugs and alcohol. Shortstop, I don't want you to look in the camera. What I want you to do is wave. Let everybody know exactly where you are sitting. Go ahead and wave. Shortstop is right there. He was a great helper. He read these questions. Now, Shortstop is a young person, so these questions were pretty hard. But listen, if Shortstop is willing to help me doing these videos, I am asking you, if you're watching me, for your children and your grandchildren's sake, please educate them, because what you put into your children is what you're going to get out. Now, if I sat here and I smoked in front of Shortstop and I drank alcohol and I used profanity in front of him, don't you think he's going to think it's okay for him to do it? It's not okay. You need to lead by example. Be the hero that Shortstop wants a grandparent or a parent to be. With this, I ask each and every one to have the best day of your life. I pray that you all have a sober day for the rest of your life. And I also pray that you all educate your children, your grandchildren. Let today be a new start for a better tomorrow for them. May God bless each and every one. Shortstop, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
And between Ralf Friedrichs, the addiction recovery coach from the Take Your Life Back Today show, and Shortstop, my special guest for the second time on the Take Your Life Back Today show, we all bid you farewell.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs.